Okay, so I've already showed you previously how to format your Word document, but I think some of you might have forgotten. So this is just a very basic. So when you're looking all this, is because you have on the show and hide. So this can show you how many spacing, how many enters you have had, how many page break you might have inserted. So when you're done and you're trying to reformat your work, it's a good idea to have the show and hide on. So you want to make sure that all your text is at the correct formatting. So Control A, okay, all your text should be Arial 12 and you should be justified. This is the one justified, not this align right. This is justified, and you want your text to be 0 spacing before, 0 after, and 1.5 line spacing. Okay, so that's how my document will look like for now. When I say justified, it's very important because if I don't set justified, by default it's aligned left and it's not very nice. Okay, so if you say Miss Ang, but I want my cover page to be different align center, then you can just select this, highlight this particular component, and align center if you need to. Okay, of your show and hide, this is what you're looking at. This is your acknowledgement. Before this, actually, there's a contents page, right? So you want to insert a blank page, you can just go insert. Actually, you can do blank page or page break, that's also fine. So this is your actual contents page, and then you have an acknowledgement and an introduction. So there are some things we have to do first. So you have to insert your name, NRIC footer. If you're not sure, just let me show you again. This is your requirement. Name, NRIC class, index number. So here you have your, please watch this very carefully. I recommend you do this. How you get to the footer is you go to either the header or footer here at the bottom, you double click and the footer will appear. Okay, and you just click here the 3 columns. Okay, here you're going to type your name, NRIC, index. Did I miss anything out? Just let me check. Name NRIC class index. So name NRIC class index. So I don't need this anymore. So when you don't need this type here, you have to get rid of it. So click on the type here, it will be highlighted, and just press delete on your keyboard. And type here actually will be your page number. So you're going to go back to page number. At current position, insert a plain number. Page is fine. Okay, so yours might not show 1, yours might show 2 because yours might be like this, different page number. It shows 0 and 1. So can you please just click here, different page number, and it will start on the second page. So your contents page will be 1, and your acknowledgement will be 2, and introduction will be 3. Once that is done, okay, we can close this, and we can work on your contents page. So contents page is, as I mentioned, you should use table of contents. So if let me go to references, should be there, table of contents, there you are. You can use the automatic table. So let's look at this heading contents. So creating a table of contents, start by applying a heading style from the style gallery to the selected text. Click OK. So how it works is, so it tells you I cannot find anything, there's no contents because no such thing exists. Okay, remember I told you this is heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. So what you need to do, so first is acknowledgement, right? You have to highlight this and example, select heading 1, heading 2, or heading 3. You can edit title, subtitle. So we are looking at heading 1. Okay, let's make it simple. Acknowledgements. And then I go to introduction. Again, I apply. Okay, and then if I go on to findings, highlight this, and I click heading 1. I go to conclusion, highlight this, click heading 1. Okay, recommendation, highlight heading 1. What else do I have? References, heading 1. And there should be annexes, but I'm sure you get what I'm talking about. So once that is done, okay, you have all this, they're all heading ones. So you just have to go back here and update table and they'll all appear. Okay, they say Miss Ang, but this is Calibri, this is Calibri. They all should be Arial. Very simple, just Control Alt, Control A, just go back and select again, Arial 12. Okay, and you should have no issues. These are all Arial 12 already, and that is how you get your table of contents very easily. If you want all this to be bold, you can set it bold if you want. You want to hit the extra enter here, you can. You want to set all of it black, just Control A again, set all of your text black if you want. If you want to leave it as just now was blue, it's also your choice. So if you want to go and make this bold, you just have to go and highlight and bold it. Okay, and that's how you do your footer for your name, NRIC class index in your footer, and the page number starting from contents page. Okay, so just make sure that you are, because if you don't tick this, it will start here. So different page, start at 1 just in case. Page number, yep, it's here. Format page number, start at 1. If I put start at 0, you can see what happens. Nothing happens for this point. Okay, but just in case, what happens when you have this? So sometimes people want to start at 2, example, then this will become a 2. Or some people, because if they're using not numbers, okay, say you want to do ABC -1 -2, so this is where you can format certain things. Okay, so I'm just going to put here 1, and there you go. So once you're done, just click close header and footer. That's how it should be. Everything should be justified except for maybe your cover page, which will be, I recommend it to be aligned center lah. Okay.